friends, welcome back. If you watched our episode where we traveled from Isla Mujeres to Florida, you might remember that we had a bit of a catastrophe. Our Gennaker halyard ruptured. By the way, our Gennaker was our favorite sail. But in the process of that rupture, we lost not only the halyard, we lost all the associated rigging, the sail, the bowsprit, yeah, basically everything. It was a very expensive mistake. The thing that makes it really sting is that we had all new running rigging ready to go. We just hadn't changed it out yet because from what we could see, it looked pretty good. It didn't look perfect by any stretch, but it looked okay. We're gonna start with the easy stuff. The jib sheet, the Gennaker halyard, although that's probably premature since we don't have a Gennaker. The reefing lines, the outhaul, and the main sheet and traveler lines. Those are all kind of in order of operations, the easiest things to do. We know that the main halyard's gonna be hardest, so yeah, that'll probably be last. Will you then just use the cord to be the messenger? So the wind kicked up like crazy last night and it poured like mad this morning. Now that it's closing in on sundown, the winds have completely died off. Gives us a little window to work with the sail up without getting pushed around all over the place. So that's nice. It's supposed to kick up again tonight. So hopefully we'll get at least a line or two, maybe even more done.
We're going to replace the reefing line and the outhaul line. And the lines aren't too bad a shape, but they've got some wear on them.
And truth is, after our last experience, I'm just inclined to replace everything and make sure that it's all brand spanking new.
Have a look in here. You see, we have these cars that are part of the reefing system. So each of the reefing lines is attached to a car, and the outhaul is attached to this last car here. That's what holds the foot of the sail tight. We got to untie each of these guys in here, and then snake them out, snake new lines in.
Where does this go?
It goes back here through this block, and then inside the boom. I use really big needles, so it's a lot easier to thread them.
I have the hardest time threading the needle like on the sewing machine. Oh my gosh, it's a nightmare.
It's tiny, but it's not tiny. It's actually a big needle.
It's a big needle, and I still can't do it.
Need another hand, please.
What do you want me to hold? This one? Okay. You're holding up like four things. I don't know what you want me to touch.
You see why I need another hand?
Yes. What's that Indian god that has all the
Shiva.
arms? Is that who it is? Shiva?
I think it's Shiva. That's exactly what I need. Shirts would be a problem. So would sleeping. Okay.
All right, ready to pull?
Yep.
Ah, there it goes. Yay! Got it.
Okay, keep going. useful knot in the world. At least in the sailing world. Sails have to have attachment points that are highly reinforced. On sails like ours, they take tremendous loads because of the size of the sail, size of the boat, and they have unbelievable reinforcements. In the corners, they will sometimes have metal plates or crazy webbing reinforcements on a steel ring. The sail has webbing reinforcements on a steel ring right out here at the outhaul. However, now that I'm looking at it and I have it exposed and we're not sailing, I can see that 2 of the webbing reinforcements are attached. One was repaired at some point, and it might have been attached at some point, but is no longer attached, which means that the force on the sail is no longer pulling horizontally on the foot this way, it's pulling diagonally on the sail this way. So we're no longer maintaining pressure on the foot the way we need to. We probably are going to have to get this repaired at some point. Or Ron, if you watch this, let's talk. Maybe we should get some new sails.
And as we're losing the light, the sun goes down, we can wrap up this project. 3 new reef lines and 1 new outhaul. It's a good day. Today's the day. We are going to replace the main halyard. It's taken a couple of different tries. We needed some calm weather so that Sean could fly the drone and actually see what's up there. And then we needed a second window of calm weather so that he could actually go up and do it. So, yeah, I guess this is it. I am more than a little nervous. I hope this goes okay. I hope I don't have to bring him up and down the mast more than a couple of times. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
All right, I think I'm ready to go up.
All right, sounds good.
The topping lift line isn't going to come up with me. It's going to make a loop that could get tangled.
Where's it? What do you mean it's going to make a loop?
Because the end that's attached to me is going to come up, and this is going to stay down. And so I'm going to bring it up halfway with me.
Right.
Because it'll have a big loop in it because it's not being pulled down from below.
If you feel like I need to pull up slack halfway, I can lock you off and come in and
Yeah.
pull it down.
Oh yeah, the slack is what might be the issue.
Right, so I can pull it part way.
Okay. Fingers crossed for successful electric winch. All right, baby, take me for a ride.
Everything looking okay?
So far, it's doing just fine.
You know, if you need me to stop and pull your topping.
First better. Hello, second spreader. Found the problem. There is no shiv on the Gennaker halyard. That is really no good. Holy shit. It's just sitting right on the pin. Well, that explains that. There may not have been a shiv.
Well, that seems crazy.
I know, but I don't see any wear marks on the inside.
Weird.
Yeah, incredibly weird.
Okay,
Let's see if I can get the camera on it. Maybe that's what we're looking at. I can see the lens. I don't know if it's going to be focused there, but this blue line should have a block like this green line over here next to it. That's really jacked up. Wow. Right up to the face. Whoops. No. Camera's on its now. Okay. Let's take up some popping. A little more, that's it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm going to lock it onto the winch for the moment.
Yeah, and then take a little bit of slack off with the winch.
Okay.
And I'm firmly on it. That's it.
That it? Okay, I'm going to lock the clutch.
Yep, and keep it locked on the winch.
And keep it on the winch, yes. Okay, clutch is locked.
Great.
All right, what's the next step here?
Next step is to release the main halyard.
Okay, are you actually on the top of this already?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Do. See if we can get carabiner on the existing becket eye. So now, when I pull this pin out, even if this tries to run, it'll run to the block. The carabiner will keep it from going through the block, so I won't lose the end because I want to keep that end, stitch it to the new one, and send it back down. All right, let's see. What tools do I need to get started? Okay, almost got the cotter pin out. All right, cotter pin is ready to come out. So I'm putting my Leatherman back in the bucket. A couple washers here I'd rather not lose. Okay, I have the cotter pin and the washers in the bucket. Oh, and this pin's going to come out without hammering on it at all. So I've got the pin. While I have it out, I'm going to look at it. It looks good. I don't see any issues with this at all. No significant corrosion, no wear. I can't feel any grooves on it. It goes in the bucket. Now, let me get this friendly, let's see, line out of the block. Get myself a nice knot in it, hold it in place. I want to do this in a way that makes it easy for me to release it. So I will just put a slip loop in the line behind where I'm going to connect it. I'll disconnect here, I'll connect here. All right, now I have a working end that's free that I can untie and stitch right here. Gonna need a little thread. I suppose I could have threaded the needle down below. Alas, I didn't think of it. Look at that, right through. Okay. Pull like crazy. All right, it's off the deck. Okay, hold there. Tie a slip knot in it right here because it's trying to go down the mast with gravity, and I still need to work this end, put it through the block like that. And then I need to get my pin. There. Now I gotta get my washers cotter pin. New cotter pin would be easier for this. But that works just fine. And we have a new halyard in place. Done.
Well, we did it. We got through the hard stuff. In addition to everything I mentioned and everything you saw, we also replaced the lifting lines for the dinghy. We got a brand new dinghy, so we wanted everything to be new. More about that later, so check into a future episode. The only thing that we have left that we haven't done is the lines for the lazy jacks. And we're willing to go. We're willing to go sail without having that finished. We have everything we need to do it. We just haven't gotten to it yet. We figure if that one blows, it will be inconvenient and will make for a very messy lowering of the mainsail, but it won't actually kill anything. So we're ready to go. That project we can check off. Thanks for sticking with us while we check this incredibly critical project off the list. It feels really good to have that done. If you enjoyed what you saw, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that as well. Then you can follow along with us, and hopefully we'll be doing some sailing really soon. We'll see you next time. Bye.